So in our research into customer friction and really what customers are experiencing when they work with retailers, so we're finding a couple things. One of them is how are they engaging their customers across multiple channels, right? That seamless experience from one channel to the next. That's really what customers are looking for today, and a lot of retailers aren't able to provide that. We're looking at some of the basic things. Is your website loading in time? How many keystrokes? How long are you waiting on hold in order to get your goal accomplished? And that really is another thing that we're looking at with our clients is not taking a business process focused approach to their customers, but really looking at what goals do your customers have. How are they transacting business with your organization and making sure that we're pulling friction out of those transactions. I was working with my insurance carrier to renew my policy. I went online to try and do it. I couldn't accomplish that goal there. I had to call the call center. They emailed me a PDF, which I had to print out and then fill out and fax back to them, right? And really what that company was doing was putting barriers in front of me being able to accomplish my goal, essentially give them more business. We find the same thing in retail, right? So I think each retailer has to ask themselves a question of, what am I doing to enable my customer to accomplish their goals, and am I allowing them to accomplish their goals on their terms? One of the things that we find that retailers often are challenged with is using their customer data to enable the customer's transaction, right? How many times do you have to enter that shipping address, enter that name, enter information that the retailer you're working with, you know they already have about you, right? And is the retailer using that information to enable, again, the success of the customer? Our approach is a little bit unique. When we're talking about customer friction, we're actually putting ourselves in the shoes of the customer. We're going out and performing that analysis. When we look at survey data or NPS scores or even sentiment analysis, we find the problem with some of those ways of looking at customer friction is that you're actually missing a lot of the conversation. As people experience friction, they drop out of the discussion. They're not talking about your organization. And so we actually take a more proactive approach that we think leads to actionable results that allow retailers to change their business, transform their technology to actually enable a superior customer experience. You have to very selectively choose what type of technology you're going to roll out into your stores, into your organization. We're actually doing an augmented reality demo at the conference today, starting to blend the online and physical world, right? Great technology, great application, but it's got to be purpose fit for your business. It's very easy to get distracted with all the technology that's out there, but you really need to make sure you're addressing a business challenge. You're addressing the need that your customers have.